My neighbor called the SWAT team because I microwaved a frozen burrito. I was exhausted, stumbling into the kitchen around 2 a.m. trying to nuke the last Artisan Deluxe frozen burrito in the freezer. I set the timer for 3 minutes, but 20 seconds in, my microwave started making noises like an angry badger chewing on tinfoil. Then the smoke alarm went off, shrieking like a banshee. I yanked the door open, and a cloud of aggressive, metallic-smelling smoke erupted, immediately triggering my neighbor, Mr. Henderson, who lives across the hall. He didn't knock, he just started screaming through the walls about toxic fumes and bioweapons. I yelled back that it was just dinner, but he was already dialing. 5 minutes later, the hallway exploded with flashing blue and red lights. Henderson had somehow convinced the dispatcher that I was running a clandestine lab. They breached my apartment door, seriously, breached it, and a guy in a full tactical suit immediately zeroed in on the still smoking debris on my counter. That's when the ridiculous twist hit. The tactical guy didn't treat it like burnt food, he treated it like ordnance. He held up the charred wrapper and started barking into his radio. Turns out, the Artisan Deluxe line had been unknowingly used by a defense contractor to market and test an experimental, highly aerosolized chemical irritant disguised as a special Pico blend seasoning packet. The microwave radiation apparently was the trigger mechanism for maximum dispersal. I spent 3 hours explaining to federal agents why I had manufactured a controlled atmospheric compound instead of just eating lunch. The final kicker? Mr. Henderson wasn't just a cranky old man. He was the disgraced lead chemist for the program. He planted that specific burrito in my freezer during a neighborhood potluck 3 weeks ago, knowing my microwave was unstable. He used me to finalize his field testing. Now I'm facing federal charges, all because I was craving spicy beef.